Is the pack truly back? Well, it all depends what you think about it. So, it has been a while since I recorded anything, aka before COVID and during COVID as well. And I did had a recording of the first episode, but unfortunately, that was also the same time as I got this new microphone. Between the long 5-year gap, if anything, probably 6 years at this point. I still surprised that I still get comments rarely from. Oh, cutscene. I'm gonna shut up.
Pac-Man, Pac-Man! Terrible, terrible news! Pac-Land is in serious danger. The ghosts have unwittingly unleashed an ancient evil upon us by removing the golden fruit from the tree. According to this book, our ancestors fought against this very evil. In ancient times, the great wizard Pac created a powerful potion that turned 5 fruit from Pac-Land into the golden fruit that was stolen today. Armed with these magical fruit and a great deal of bravery, Sir Pac-a-Lot faced the all-powerful ghost known as Spooky. Sir Pac-a-Lot defeated Spooky and imprisoned him. And he has remained there until now. Pac-Man, the golden fruit are in the hands of the devious ghosts, and Spooky is on the loose again. You must retrieve the golden fruit and defeat Spooky, or all of Pac-Land will be doomed.
And here comes the obvious tutorial, so I'm just gonna explain that myself instead of this Professor Pac right here. Which he only appears for only about, what, 2 games actually, because he does have one for himself. Anyways, basically each of this not each building, but this specific building right here is the arcade for all Pac-Man games. Which is not really that useful at all. Or unless it's just this building right now. Oh no, wait, that's a museum. I'd never seen the museum myself, and I also never played this game, but I know how this game came to be. AKA Simple Flips doing Pac-Man World 2 races. Which he only done once. He's done 2 of the first game, the original and the repack, and he's only done 1 of World 3. Which makes sense since World 3 is a very big game. So yeah, this little level, if you can even call it a level, it feels more like a mini hub. And we'll get into the world map, which this level, well, this game has, not level. So yeah, it has been a long time since Wind Waker, and I'm just gonna, if anything, just postpone it and just remake it. Since now I got better equipment unlike before, where, not joking, I use a phone, a stand, and a TV and nothing else. And even though I did have like decent recording apps to edit with and such, it still wasn't as good. And if I got anything to say about this Pac-Man, it definitely got inspired for Smash Bros. Pac-Man. It's got a ground pound, and yeah, that's about it. And the rev roll too, but it doesn't really get used in Smash. Because I always do believe that the Pac-Man in Smash Bros. Is inspired from the Pac-Man World games. And more so specifically for World 3, since Pac-Man has attack moves in that game. Which, by the way, this game was supposed to have Pac-Man having fighting moves as well, but they didn't really get that far into the development, so we only have the classic jump, ground pound, and Sonic Spin Dash. However, unlike Sonic Spin Dash, you can also stop in mid-air. Well, you can stop at any time. And I'm pretty sure when it comes to Sonic, you can just press the spin dash button again. So yeah, I'm basically playing this game right before the repack comes out, since it only makes sense that everyone gets to see and enjoy how this game looks like as its original masterpiece before the remake comes out. And I know there's gonna be like that one thing I'm gonna be waiting for. That's probably not gonna happen this time. It happened my first time, well, in my first recording of this, and I'm getting the feeling it's not gonna happen twice now. I know it's not a glitch, it's well, it's that, but it's also something else. Oh, might as well get that. So yeah, each level has Pac dots and fruits and tokens that you want to collect. Will I go for 100%? No, the 100%. I don't think this game has that 100% reward. At most, the rewards are basically from mostly getting the tokens, if anything. Other than getting Pac dots and fruits, it's just mostly bragging rights. Oh yeah, am I gonna get its first try? No, wrong building, actually. Actually, you know what? Wrong angle. I'm just gonna 100% this level, but from then on, I'll just try to 100% the future levels, but I won't guarantee it. Since it gets harder and harder to 100% levels, not only because the game gets harder, but also the spots for certain fruits and tokens also get a little tedious, to say the least. And also, the US and Japan version of this game is different. Since World 1, might as well just get it out of the way. In World 1, all the gaps in the US version are filled in the Japanese version. Which just says a lot, the fact that the Japanese version of a game is easier than the US version. If anything, I really don't see why some regions have to have major differences. Since more than half the time it might apply to affect gameplay or sometimes the dialogue in the... Yeah, I'm really trying hard. Way too hard to try to get this one thing. Now I got it. There we go. Last time I got a first try. This time I got a second try. Which is funny because this is the second recording of this. Although by the time this will be up, there'll probably be like 3 or 4 more episodes since since I'm back at it again. I'm gonna have to do editing and such again. Thankfully, this game is merciful with the fact that it will always tell you if you collected every single fruit and pack that. I almost still enough, of course, game. It's what I expect from my GameCube game, or as I like to call GameCube physics. All cherries collected, and that should be all pack dots. Yep. Nice, just this sticking fruit over here. Yeah, I actually didn't know you could actually land onto that. Okay, so oh, there's 2 fruits I'm missing, which I'm probably not gonna struggle collecting them. Okay, sure. I swear the roofs of these houses aren't exactly as persistent as they look. In fact, more than half the time where you stand, you just slid off. So these little fragments are Pac-Man's health. Anytime you lose any slices of Pac-Man's pie, which I might as well just call it at this point, it restores 1. But if you get a full pie, you well, not a full pie. Once you get a 3/4 of a pie, you get a full life. Or an extra life, to be more precise. And I'm not sure if I'm missing anything else now. It didn't tell me that I gotten every melon now, and now I'm worried where I missed it. I'm more excited towards future levels, but I'm also not excited towards future levels. Okay. Yeah, this should be the last melon.
The last melon.
All melons collected. Yay, finally. So we finally finished with this level. I do intend to finish up right after this little level, but I might as well just get it on with the next one. Oh my god, I missed a token. Last time I did it, and now I missed one. Now I want to know where it is. At least the tokens you collect stay collected.
3 days later.
Wait, did I just found it? Oh, that's the health bar.
3 weeks later.
Anytime you think you got everything, there's always this one thing that you missed. And, okay, I gotta admit it, it's even really hard to get down since he hops off the ledge and not let's go, so...
Many months later.
Oh yeah, he also has a jump kick.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Oh my god, it was over there? Damn. I did say I was gonna 100% that level, but I didn't think it would take that long. Last time it didn't even take me that long. Bare basics, aka this is how you go through every level in every game from now on. And of course I just lost to the first bit of health to the first ghost. No, I'm not dying to you. Oh, fuck no. Screw it, let's get over here. Ain't no way this is the actual guy who's gonna finish me off in the first level within the first 10 seconds of it. Every now and then when you get into levels, you'll see like some maze-like sections, but not like actual mazes, since you can just like walk all around. And just as you saw it right there, 100 pack dots equals a piece of your health back, not an extra life, unfortunately. Which is odd. It would have been better if you got like 50 pack dots and then you piece of your health back, but whatever. This is Pac-Man World 2, not Super Mario or Sonic or Crash Bandicoot or any other game. It may sound like I'm trash the game, I'm not. So far, I gotta be honest, I miss old platformers. They're not like as common as they used to be right now. More than half the time it's just freaking first-person shooters and such. The only times we ever get platformers is only when it's a remake or rarely a new game. The air kick won't have any use for now, but it will be useful for later. But over here, instances where slopes are slippery or too... Well, I'll just set them as slippery. If they're too slippery, just use the ref roll. It's as simple as that. You'll also be finding swishes for every level. Some actually do lead you through the level, others are just leading to collectibles, more than half the time. And it's not just enemies that will, well, attack you, you also gotta be aware of your surroundings, aka these thorny plants, which I was actually gonna call them that, but the game also calls them that. We gotta be careful around these fake Steves. I just wanted to let you hear the music a little bit, because music in this game is really good. And especially for a 2000s game too. And it looks really nice too. The grass doesn't look like ass. The enemies don't look like, well, brown shit stains, to say the least. And I know I have fun editing because I curse a lot now, so, you know. And certain chests can only be open if you... Wait, hold on, the sign will tell me. I'm not sure if that's implying if you have at least one, or if you have to get all of them. Well, I can just find that out after editing, to be honest. And you will be seeing power-ups, which if you've seen Pac-Man and the Ghost Adventures, they basically just give Pac-Man different forms, just like Metal Pac right here. Although, to be honest, this game doesn't really have that many forms for Pac-Man. The next game does, this one doesn't. It only has a couple and that's about it. Also, the game does not tell you that you can dive. It tells you that you can get out of the water pressing A, but it does not tell you that you can dive pressing B. Which is, you know, a bit silly, the fact that we won't be into any water level until much later in the game. And also, yes, also like every other platformer, there's a water level. either a water level or that one water well, which you'll hate a lot. And I think I used actually 1% in this level too. And now I can get out of the water. Oh, come on, get. I always thought that part of the song, by the way. And also, it just tells you anything that's sparkly just means that you have reached the end of the level. And I might as well show you right now. There's also a time trial, which might as well just get it out of the way before I actually end this video. So time trials, basically you get from point A from point B within a time frame, which I'm already doing poorly right now. So there really isn't much purpose for time trials. It's not like Crash Bandicoot where you get different qualities of relics. In time travels, you basically just earn a token for beating the time, which I think I might just fail right now too. This is 35 seconds. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart that. Do a better run. Did say 35. No, that says 43. Okay, sure. Okay, let's try this again. Kinda funny how the game doesn't even tell you that there's also a time clock that stops your clock, which Crash Bandicoot also does as well. And I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's also clocks inside boxes, like I'll never know if they have them or not. And unfortunately, there's gonna be some sections that are just gonna be like forced, which means that no matter like that little section of picking up Pac-Man just means that you'll be just getting through the just as slow as you would. Uh-oh. And I already failed that. Oh my god. I'm gonna be spending like even more time just doing the time trial than the entire video at this point. Well, you know what? It's your treat from me. I get to do a longer video after being missing from 5 years. So yeah, you get 2 bonus tokens from every level as well. One for completing it and another one for beating the time trial. Which is just basically bragging rights at this point. So this has already been a long one. And I know I'll definitely have a lot of catch up to do now since Pac-Man World 2 repack is gonna be next month and I'm gonna be under a time crunch, so hopefully I actually get to finish this, which is gonna be, it's my main challenge right now before repack comes out. If not, well, I'll just keep doing what I do best then. So hopefully this has been a great experience for you all to see if hopefully if you want to experience the repack version of Pac-Man World 2 or the original if you happen to have it, or if not, just well, just try to legally play the game in an original GameCube with an original TV. Definitely not on a fancy computer. Alright, so this has been Winlook64. See you all then.